Hola amigos, it's Will here from Will's Custom Figures and coming at you today with another big bad breakdown of the one that only, the iconic Iceman from his time in the Xmen, the animated series, the X Factor, the Defenders, the Marauders, the Fantastic Four. For me, Iceman personifies the absolute badassery that can be seen in the Marvel Universe. So I'm going to give you guys a breakdown why I made him, how I made him, and all the other details coming up now. So firstly, let's give you a little bit of a hands-on and a 360 of the Iceman. So this was a commission that I worked on for a customer of mine, Robin. He's a long-standing customer of mine, orders a lot of wrestling stuff, but also has started to dabble with some of the other figures that I've been working on recently. And thank you so much for the support to him and for commissioning me to work on this. I did this and started out by using a Electro base. I think it was the MCU Electro. And as you can see, he come with these phenomenal ice hands. Obviously, they're electric hands from the movie. However, repainted them, went over it, and used the base of the Electro with a glue gun and warmed the glue up and started to just go over it to try and get this similar hand look here all over the body. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see some of the paintwork. I mixed a white, a blue and silver together to try and get this sort of mottled colour, cover up all of the original Electro parts. There are some bits that you can see. For me, this isn't a specific comic accurate Iceman, you know, that you're not going to see this exact version, I guess, anywhere. This is more so about me having a bit of fun creatively. You can see a little bit of black coming through there. I'll just paint that before I send him off to Robin in the States. But yeah, this is more so about me, you know, using my creativity. What does Iceman look like? You know, you can kind of see there in the background. There is an Iceman, a comic Iceman. But you know, what would I want my perfect version of the Iceman to look like? And for me, this really stands out as something with all of the talons coming off his back and the icicles off the back of his hair, you know, as if he's whooshing like this, you know, over in one direction. And especially around the boots as well. Interesting technique, I got all of the leftover glue gun material that I wasn't using to do all of these parts. You can see on the legs and on the torso and on the back and the head, and anything that was left over, the remnants, I just mixed it into a ball and then used super glue to glue it on. Just zoom in on that for you. And as you can see, it's come out really well with a bit of an ice texture. The silvers, the whites and everything, for me, really stand out. And as you can see here, man, talk about calling on a favour from a friend. I have a very, very good friend of mine called Stuart. And if anybody is interested in one of these ice slides, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram. This ice slide was actually something me and him have made friends and been talking a lot online about all the different kinds of Marvel extras and customized pieces that we work on. And we've both got some quite creative ideas. You can probably see from this. This is made from some sort of foam, industrial foam. I don't really know how he does it. And then plastic shards are applied into the foam. I'll just zoom in on that so you can probably see a little bit better. Then what I did is I used the same paint applications as I did on the Iceman back there on this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video now and I'm going to set him up in position in an action pose so you can see how this absolutely phenomenal and creative ice slide looks with a Marvel legend on top of it. Okay, I'll see you in one moment, guys. And here we go, guys, back at you with the ice slide. And oh my god, how cool does Iceman look on this? I had this on display for a long time after working on the commission for Robin, so yeah, he's been on my display looking absolutely badass. You can see that Stu, very creatively, the person that made the actual ice slide, has added like this big foam column in the middle with all the spikes going around it, just because By doing that, you don't have to have these cool looking ice hands that are on my version of the Iceman here. You can just have a normal plain hand and it looks like he's got a column of ice coming out around him. So I'm hoping he's not going to fall off, fingers crossed. And I'll give you guys a bit of a 360 view of everything here. Oh man, how badass does this look? I'm so pleased. I'll give you a bit of a view from up above as well. How cool does this look, like next to Rogue and next to Colossus? For me, this is the Iceman I want on my display. I have ordered the Age of Apocalypse, and that's what I'm going to tease you next. The Age of Apocalypse Iceman will be getting a bit of a custom kit bash like what I've done on this video. I'm just going to pop him back there and show you this Colossus. Amazing ice slide. This is how they come from Stu. So as mentioned before, he isn't on social media, but he does have an email address. If anybody wants me to reach out to Stuart for you, or wants one of these custom ice slides, please take the time, get in touch. This guy is a genius, really clever with his hands, and can really add that extra je ne sais quoi and beautiful accessories and creative accessories to your Marvel Legends or DC or whoever else collection. Guy's extremely talented. So people, upon reflection, hopefully you found this video enjoyable to watch. If you have any questions on how I made it, it's pretty simple in summary. It's just a case of get yourself an Electro from the MCU wave that come out. I think it was the Spider-Man Far From Home film. I'm not too sure which film it was, but either way, the Electro from that MCU with these cool badass hands. I've also used these similar hands for my Magneto, and they do look really good, very underrated. Get yourself a glue gun, get yourself some white, some blue, some silver paint, and then just go to town and be creative. Use lots of glue, and there's kind of nothing you can do wrong with a figure like this. So upon reflection, I'd probably say probably about 6 hours work has gone into this, and the height, just so you can see how he would fit in on your own collection. He stands on here at about 8 inches tall. It is the standard size Marvel Legends figure when you take him off there, so about 6.5 inches. The ice slide stands at about 7.5 inches long, and you're talking 2.5 inches tall, 3 inches tall maybe, and about 5 inches here. If anybody is interested in anything from this video, please comment, like, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of this video, how you think this turned out. Thanks again to my customer Robin for commissioning me to work on this. And if anybody wants one of their own, please feel free to PM me. I'll be more than happy to work on one of these for you. Please get in touch. Look forward to hearing from you guys and seeing you on the next one. Take it easy, and thank you again for watching.